welcome to my channel, Camille's Creations. And today I would like to show you all of the blankets I've made so far in my crochet journey. These blankets I've made for Camp Boggy Creek. It's a camp for children with serious medical issues. I will put links down below in my description of the YouTube content creators who run this blanket drive. If you would like to volunteer, you too can crochet or knit an Afghan for Camp Boggy Creek. And if you sew, they also have a drive for boggy bears that you can make. And each camper gets to take home one bear and one blanket when they come and visit the camp. The camp is also free for children that have serious medical issues, and it's staffed with, I believe, with doctors and nurses, but check the website. I'll have it linked below. Also, check the website to make sure that my information is correct. So let me show off the blankets that I made. I made 3 of the blankets last year, and my husband made 1. He crochets too, by the way. The first blanket was made by my husband, and it was made with Premier Momenti in the colorway of Reef. He just went ahead and made a granny square blanket and just kept going round and round and round. I believe this took 2 skeins of the Premier Momenti in Reef. It's really pretty. So that's blanket number 1. The reason I'm showing you these blankets today is because it's time to mail them off. I hope I haven't missed the deadline, but if I have, they'll have them for 2025. Maybe it'll be the 2026 campaign because I believe this is the 2025 campaign. The second blanket I made was with Premier Yarns, Sweet Roll Frostie, and the colorway Slushie. It also was a granny square blanket that I just continued to go in the round until I reached the right size. I put a shell stitch border on the edge of this blanket. It's really colorful. This is one of my favorite blankets that I've made. So I will be sending that. The third blanket that I made, I used a block stitch, and I used Schitt's Creek black acrylic yarn, as well as Caron in the Zinneas colorway. And I really like how this blanket looks quite trippy. I want to keep this one. I did a picot border on the edging. I think it came out really pretty. I don't know, maybe this one is my favorite blanket. I think I need to make another one of these. So I will be sending that blanket off for Camp Boggy Creek. This last blanket I made was the Textured Cabin Throw by Mama Swift, and the tutorial for her blanket was done by Juan the Yarn Addict. And I made this blanket while I participated in the Luck of the Draw, also put on by Mama Swift. I really loved doing this stitch. It was super quick and easy, and I used Premier yarns for this blanket as well. I love how it turned out. Again, another blanket that I wish I could keep, but the best gifts are the ones that you love, right? So this will be going to Camp Boggy Creek. The colors I used for this blanket, the neutral was linen. The first color was Cottage Blue. The next color was grass, and then I used some chestnut, and then I used maize, and then I used Goldenrod, and then there was Ember and Amber and Nutmeg. And all I did was put a single crochet row edging all around the blanket, and it came out beautiful. I love it. So let me get these packaged up and taken to the post office. Hopefully they'll get there in time to use this year, but if not, they can have them for next year. I will list the details for all the yarns that I use for all of my blankets down in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed looking at my parade of blankets that I've made for Camp Boggy Creek's 2025 blanket drive. And I hope you will join me this year for the next blanket drive. And I'd like to challenge you to make at least 4 blankets. That's only 1 a quarter. And I hope to put out a couple of patterns. I have them in the works that you can use to make a Boggy Creek blanket for the next blanket drive. It was so much fun making blankets for someone else. Even though I want to keep them. So yeah, join me and let's get some blankets and some bears, if you sew, to these kids in Camp Boggy Creek. Let's see if I can get these packaged up. I think I might have to put them in the box, but I feel more comfortable putting them in a bag, even if I end up putting them all in the box, right? It might end up being cheaper to mail them individually, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna just have to weigh both of them and find out. All right, let's weigh them and see where we're at on this. I'm gonna write it down and then weigh each one, and we'll see what to do here. Let's go ahead and put them all in together and see if that makes a difference on the shipping. All right, that was a lot. Now I'm going to go over to Pirate Ship and see which way is going to be cheaper to send these. I'll let you know. So I'm looking here at the website, and it's the last Boggy Creek unboxing that I found. And it says the deadline is January 31st, but it says 2023. So I'm not sure if they're still collecting for this year. However, I'm going to send it anyway. I weighed and measured them, and it looks like the box is going to be cheaper. So each package was going to cost me about $7 plus to send, $7 to $8. And one box full of them is only going to cost me $16.39. So I'm going to go with the box, of course. So, yeah, go with the box. Go with the box. Mail the blankets already. All right, I got the package mailed off, finally. I guess I could also say, tackle it, yo. I'm so glad to be done with that. They're gonna have their blankets, and I can't wait. And I can't wait to make more blankets to donate. It's nice. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I challenge you to make some blankets to donate to Boggy Creek. And y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.